I'm going to try to get through this in 3 minutes. Calendar review, there's a link to the calendar, and that is always updated. So if you ever have a question regarding what cohort day it is, whether it's a green day or a white day, just reference that calendar. I sent out an email to families at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, and that had a link to that calendar. It also had a link to our health screening, so please make sure that students are doing those health screenings. You can bookmark that website or save it to your home screen, and that will make that a little easier for you. So back in the summer, we ordered Chromebooks like every other school in the country, and there was a delay on getting those Chromebooks. So during that delay, we did distribute Chromebooks in the morning where students could go down to the cafeteria, pick up a Chromebook, they keep that Chromebook for the day, and then they return it in the afternoon. We now have those Chromebooks, and so we have a school-owned device to issue to every student. The issue right now is that students have not picked those up. So we are not going to distribute Chromebooks anymore after next week. Students need to get the sheet to sign, giving permission for them to have a school-owned Chromebook, and then they have a school-owned Chromebook for the school year. And it's more hygienic than doing what we were doing before, distributing them, and it causes less disruptions for classes. So I'm going to ask that you please get that sheet. There is a link in the email I sent out to parents yesterday. I also discussed updated stakeholder expectations, which is this document here. We had one of the things that we learned from our experience this spring was that it was important to have a document that kind of shared what the expectation of the students was going to be, what would be helpful for the schools to do that everyone knows, and for parents to do, and for teachers to do. And so we put all of that together in one document, and we sent that out late summer. Since then, we've had a couple of things that have been added, or things that we didn't anticipate that we needed to add and refine to that document. For instance, health screenings weren't in there. We wanted to make sure that we had health screenings on there. Google breakout rooms was not something that we could do before, so we wanted to add that functionality and the ability for our new updated attendance protocol. So starting at the beginning of semester 2, our updated attendance protocol is that students will all go to a Google Meet for their class. They'll access that Google Meet from their Google Classroom page. Attendance will be taken using Google Meet, and teachers will check in with students, and then they go on from there. The only exception to that will be open campus, academic labs, transition labs, and academic support. And the reason for that is those classes are supervised by multiple adults throughout the week and throughout the year. For those, that's going to continue to work the way that it's worked right now with Google Forms. So for every other class, including advisories, attendance will be taken using Google Meets. It's really important, in addition to doing the health screening, that if a student is not feeling well, or if there is someone in the home that has a test pending and they're waiting for results, it's best for that student not to come to school. It's much better to be cautious particularly when we have pending test results, and then we figure it out from there. Okay, so if someone in the immediate family has pending test results, please wait and stay out of school that day. All right, the senior community service. There was an email sent out to seniors this week. 30 hours of community service is a graduation requirement, and our data right now shows that many seniors have not submitted hours at all for community service. And I think part of that, and I think we all believe that part of that is that they've done community service, but they haven't submitted the form. So we've made that a little easier by providing a Google form for seniors to submit their hours. We've also, because of the context we're in and the COVID of it all, we have also given a little bit more latitude to what's considered community service. In the past, you could not do community service for family members. That's not the case anymore. So if you are shoveling your grandmother's driveway, that can count as community service. And we've done that because we know that families and extended families are in essence kind of quarantining together or are social distancing together, however you want to say that. and so we've tried to provide a little bit more latitude for that. So you probably, if you're a senior and you think you don't have community service hours, you probably have done community service hours and haven't thought about it. The one stipulation is you can't get paid. Okay, so community service is not something that you get paid for, but if you've done something for your family, submit those hours and you're probably going to be okay. I'm going to continue to add the link to Ready, Set, Go, which is a resource for students and for parents. And then there's also that list of resources that the school counseling department put together that is pretty helpful, and I think it's just good practice to keep on the agenda for these videos. Okay? All right, so that's it. Hope everyone has a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you.